Hey, I'm Jasper here, and I'm going back to a new Phineas and Ferb episode review. And if you last one, go and check it out. And we're back with the next two episodes of season 3 of Phineas and Ferb. And these are another good episodes. And it starts with yet another Halloween episode. And Phineas and Ferb are getting candy. And Candace, people are thinking that Candace isn't wearing a costume, even though she is. And yeah, we see Buford, Isabella, and Baljeet wearing their costumes. And yeah, Perry even has his own costume too. And they see this haunted house looking, and we see this kid named Russell talking about this house and of how it's haunted. And yeah, Ferb's got the tools that they would need for it. And yeah, we just see Carl just as Monogram and Monogram just as Carl. And yeah, sewing this pumpkin that's coming to life. And yeah, Perry sees Doofenshmirtz's area and goes in, and he's all chained to the wall and saying of how he got himself a cow and he tried to use this nader with the cow, and yeah, it doesn't do anything. And saying these different things and licking salt and watching this program and thinking that seeing strange things that are occurring. And yeah, he actually transforms into a cow. Yeah, we see him transform into a cow. And yeah, we just see this montage of Perry just trying to chase Doofenshmirtz while he's running all over the place. And yeah, Phineas and the gang are still trapped in the house, and they go under this trap door and see these ghosts and zombies. And yeah, these people are seeing the news and wanting to get this cow. And yeah, the Doofenshmirtz is back to normal, but the full moon comes back and he transforms into the cow again, and everybody finds the cow and trying to chase him, and they go through this baking academy. And yeah, apparently that pumpkin was actually a robot. And yeah, everything was just, effects. It was actually Russell's parents that actually built this whole thing together. And when they turned away after leaving, yeah, it's gone. But it turned out it was inflatable too. Yeah, a really good episode, I can just say. And then we go to the next one, and it starts with this vampire-like movie. This classic vampire teen movie that Candace and Stacy are watching in the theaters. And yeah, the vampire getting sown to sunlight and turning into dust. And yeah, Candace accidentally knocking over this prop of a vampire, or a bat. And yeah, it's on top of Candace while she's on the floor just panicking. And yeah, we see these blueprints from this pen that Ferb has, and we see Isabella having this bamboo, which is not looking so good. And yeah, Belle's in a pet carrier, like why? And Irving just popping up there in the fence, over the fence, and Phineas knows what they're gonna do. They're gonna take requests today. And yeah, Monogram thinks that this is something evil when it comes to Doofenshmirtz sending this letter. And yeah, Stacy is telling her that she was Candace, that luckily she wasn't, or it wasn't a vampire bat, because how would she put on her makeup and stuff? And yeah, Doofenshmirtz reading the note to Perry, which yeah, he's now trapped, and he's gonna use the nader to turn everything into Gippenstum, or his town, the looks of his town, like the clothes and the people and everything in the tri-state area. And yeah, Candace goes outside and sees these different things and is able to lift, thinking that she has super strength, and then she's levitating, and then she can't see her reflection. And then we see a few minutes earlier, we cut to a title card saying several minutes later, Or earlier, not later, earlier. So this was before Candace came back home. And yeah, we actually see what these things are actually for. Again, this is Candace, misunderstanding. So he's going to find out. And yeah, Phineas and Ferb made this light that can do the bamboo. Made Balzeet be able to do the super strengths very easily. Buford to levitate. And Irving to be invisible. And again, Candace doesn't know that these were things that Phineas and Ferb made. And again, her just believing that she's a vampire when she's not. And the light turning on and, covering her eyes. And Perry fighting Doofenshmirtz. And Jeremy comes and, yeah, Candace is telling him to go away for his own good. And goes over the fence and he tells Stacy, you had to take her to see the vampire movie. And yeah, we get the musical number, another musical number, and it's a good one as well. Candace just thinking that she's a vampire, and we see this guy's really nice car, and it turns into a horse, donkey, and yeah, Candace goes over to Jeremy at the slushy dog, and it turns into an old style type, and she thinks it's an angry mob, and these marathoners she's thinking that are chasing her. And yeah, Doofenshmirtz trying to use the bathroom, but yeah, it got transformed. And Perry destroys the machine, causes the car to go back to normal and break, and causes the bathroom to go back to normal. And Candace telling Phineas and Ferb about the angry mob, but it's just, again, marathoners. And yeah, Phineas is tells her that those were just props, that she went to the backyard and she thought she was a vampire. Those were just things that Phineas and Ferb made for Balzeet, Buford, Isabella, and Irving. And taking off the glasses and the coat and showing that she's not a vampire. And all of a sudden, she just turns to dust. Yeah. Like, she just literally just turns into dust. Just like that. But yeah, a really funny episode. I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments below. And catch you next one.